I say, bitch, don't kill my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. I just wanna ride, ride, ride.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you live with the vibes. I'm coming to you live with the no makeup vibes. I'm coming to you live with the Shea Moisture vibes. Listen, welcome back to Stacey J. Today's episode, we are going to rank 90s shows. Why? Because I feel like it, yeah? You know what I'm saying? I know I said new videos every Thursday, but respectfully,
Cap.
Now with the album out, are you paying attention to?
yeah, that was cap. New video, whenever.
This your friend, like you, who you like this with?
Today's video was highly requested. Comments was going crazy. Comments was going stupid. They was like,
Yo, Stacey, we want to see you rank 90 shows. Boom, boom.
so I was like, yo, I gotta give the streets what they want. I gotta give the streets what they asking for.
Okay.
So here it is. Boom. So boom. Here we got the different categories. Here we got the shows. There's 170 shows here. A lot of these shows I did not watch, so I'm going to try to skip over the ones that I don't know and just go to the ones that I do know. So here are the different categories. Here we have on the top, iconic. This means what it is. The show is iconic. Like,
Honestly, truly, I'm here.
right under iconic, we have gagged. That means that, you know, the show was good. The show had me gagged.
They were sitting there gagging like.
Right under that, we have not giving. That means that I know about the show. I've probably seen a few episodes, but the show just was not giving.
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give.
Okay, under that, in the yellow, we have arrest the creators. That's just self-explanatory. That means that show was out of pocket. Arrest the creators, respectfully. And right under that, we have don't know her. Shows that I just straight up don't know. Boom, right? So, right off the bat, don't know her. Don't know her. Who else? Don't know her. Don't know her. Don't know her. Don't know her. Right? Adventure Time. I've heard of the show. It was just trash. The show is trash, respectfully. Like, moving on. Next. All that. Gagged by that show. As a child, I didn't like watching shows with real people as actors. I like to watch animated. But sometimes I would watch all that. All that was funny. Facts. Real Monsters, I was aware of the show. It wasn't giving. I wasn't into it. Actually, not giving. I remember the show on TV, like in the middle of the night, and I would watch it, but that show wasn't giving. That shit was trash. Amanda Show. Gagged. That was another show. I liked the show. It was funny. My favorite episode, and the episode I do remember from the Amanda Show, was their skunk infomercial when they were trying to like sell skunks. That's what I used to like from the Amanda Show, their little infomercial bits. Those were funny. Alright, so next, Alex. Don't know him. Jake Long, he didn't give. I remember watching a few episodes on Disney Channel when I had no choice, but he didn't give. Angry Reavers, they didn't give, but I remember them. Facts. Whatever this is, don't know them. Afraid of the Dark, they didn't give. I remember the show, but I didn't watch it. Arthur, iconic. Like, every day when you walking down the street, hey, and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. What? That show was... the theme song alone is iconic, bro. Respectfully. As Told by Ginger, iconic. I love that show. I remember she used to always jack that the other side of the grass was greener, or some bars like that she was spitting in that song.
That's called motherfucking bar.
Fire. Avatar, I did not watch as a kid. I did not like the show. I hated it. I thought it was a boys show. I never watched it. But as an adult, I watched the Netflix movie that they made, and I like the story of Avatar. So I'm gonna put it in gagged. I'm gagged because of the story, but I didn't watch the cartoon. Looney Tunes, don't know her, didn't watch her. Ben 10, Arrest the Creators, it was trash, respectfully, just like that. I think I watched like an episode. Maybe it was a boy show, but it was trash to me. This, I don't know what it is, don't know her. Big Time Rush, I watched some episodes of Big Time Rush, but as I watched that show, I knew that it was trash. It's like listening to a 6ix9ine record, like, yeah.
Stupid.
Blue's Clues, iconic. Hello, what was this guy's name? I think his name was Steve. When it was Steve and Joe, it was lit. But then after Steve and Joe, they tried to bring in some other people, and I was like, yeah, y'all bugging. But Blue's Clues, iconic show. As a kid, I've always wanted to Blue's Clues do You Can Too into some shit.
Blue's Clues do, we can too.
Alright, let's move down. Don't know her. Boys Meets World. I know like that's a show, but I didn't watch it, so not giving. Brace Face, don't know her. This is Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Sorry guys, I use glasses and I cannot see this. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, not giving. Bratz, I didn't even know they had a show. Whatever this is, don't know her. Casper, I didn't watch this. I watched the movie but not the show. This, don't know her. This guy looks familiar, but don't know her. Chalk Zone, I love Chalk Zone. That is such a good show. I think I'm gonna watch Chalk Zone after this. Captain Planet, don't know him. Cat Dog, Gagged. I'm gonna put it in Gagged because I like Cat Dog, but I feel like Cat Dog was a little dark. That's the thing with like the 90s shows, which is what I appreciated about them, is that they addressed real life issues. So like Cat Dog, they lost their mother or their father. I don't know if they died, or I don't know. I think they gave them up for adoption or something along those lines. And the whole show, basically, obviously they have stupid stuff going on, but the whole point of the show is them trying to find their parents. And as a kid, I remember it's just like, that was just so dark, such a dark storyline. I still liked it. Chorus the Cowardly Dog, also Gagged. I'm gonna put it in Gagged. It was a good show. I love it, but that show was also dark. It was also heavy. This was Courage, that was his name, which is ironic because he was scared of everything, but they used to live in the middle of nowhere. And because they lived there, a lot of spooky things and scary things would pop off. And he would always try to tell the mom and the dad, but they never believed him, and the dad was always mean to him. It was dark, but it was a good show. I liked it. What else? Cow and Chicken was good. I used to watch Cow and Chicken. It was iconic. That's an iconic Cartoon Network show. A lot of dark sexual jokes in that show though. I remember that even as a kid. What else? Chowder. I know this show. Didn't watch it. Didn't like it. Not giving. Clarissa. I remember this show. Didn't watch it. Didn't like it. Cousin Skeeter. Don't know him. Cubics. Don't know him. Whatever this is. Code Vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
Yeah, don't know them. Chip and Dale, the name sounds familiar. Don't know them. Cyber Chase, respectfully, yeah, no. We all watch PBS Kids. If you're from New York, Channel 13, Channel 21. Cyber Chase, respectfully. Another 90s show that I respect because this show was basically about math. And they actually taught you math. Like, yeah. Daria, I know the show, but I did not watch her. So, not giving. Danny Phantom, Gagged. I used to watch Danny Phantom. Matter of fact, we're gonna put him in not giving because he was a good show. Like, he was cool, whatever, but I didn't run to watch Danny Phantom. Like, if it was on and nothing else was on, alright, I'm watching Danny Phantom, right? Dragon Tales, bro, top three, and they not number 3, like, respectfully. I love Dragon Tales, like, #1 fan. I wish with all my heart to fly with the dragons in the land of a park. Alright, what's next? Dexter's Laboratory, iconic. I love that show. Such a good show. Shout out Berlizzi. If you guys don't know who Berlizzi is, he's a gamer on YouTube. And he recently did an episode watching a raw and uncut edited version of Dexter's Laboratory. It was freaking hilarious. Berlizzi, if you listen to this, you should work. Let's play some video games. Let's get it. Alright, next, Digimon, don't know them. These 2 people look familiar, but don't know them. Dragon Ball Z, iconic, like an iconic show. And I actually did not watch that show as a kid. I actually watched that show as an adult. I had an ex-boyfriend who was into it, and he put me onto the show, and it's an amazing show. It truly is amazing because it's not like one of those cartoons where they never change clothes and no one ever grows up. Like, this cartoon starts with the main character Goku as a baby, and he's a Super Saiyan. So as a Super Saiyan, he looks human, but he has like a monkey tail. Whatever. So they cut the monkey tail off, and he basically looks human, but he's an alien. He's a Super Saiyan. And the more he fights, the stronger he gets. And as the show progresses, everyone that he fights, he eventually becomes friends with him. And basically, now the show is to the point where Goku, which started off as a baby, his kids have kids, and then their kids are fighting, and their kids are fighting, and a lot of shit has popped off, and he's died a few times and came back to life. It's a good show. Like, I've never really seen a cartoon with a storyline that progresses and people get pregnant, people have kids, you know what I mean? Great show, great storyline. Doug, again, amazing show. I love that show. I would watch that till this day. Facts. Drake and Josh, iconic. We all know. You know how Jay-Z said the only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace? The only Drake we acknowledge is Bell, respectfully. Who's next? Duck Dodgers, I know them, didn't watch them. DuckTales, didn't watch them. What is this right here? Yeah, I don't know them. This cat right here looks familiar. I feel like I used to watch this show. We're gonna put it in our giving because if it was good, I would have remembered. Ed and Eddie, iconic. Again, shout out Berlizzi. He also did a video watching an Ed and Eddie episode. Hilarious. Who's next? I think this is Nacho Libre. Arrest the creators. Nickelodeon, what were you thinking? What was the goal? Like, what did you gain from that? Very Odd Parents. Love that show. Like, this is the show that I spent most of my time watching. This and SpongeBob on Nickelodeon. Like, I'm talking about before the iCarlys and the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody's. Before that, it was SpongeBob and Very Odd Parents that I used to watch. I mean, the freaking bars that Vicky, aka Icky Vicky, was spitting in the intro. Shorty said, obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake.
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
She said that. She really said that. Love that show. Anyways, let's go. Let's keep going with the ones that I know. Foster's Home. I remember that show. It didn't give, but I watched a few episodes. Goosebumps. Iconic. If you went to Fulton School, shout out to everybody who went to Fulton School in Hempstead, New York. I remember in elementary school going to the library to Miss Katie's class, and she used to bring the TV on the wheel. She used to put Goosebumps. Facts. Shout out Miss Katie. Gumball, iconic.
Honestly, I wouldn't lie to you, truly.
And you know what the crazy part about it is? I never watched that show as a kid or whenever it came out, whatever the case may be. I know about this show because of a friend of mine, and she used to watch Gumball, and she used to tell me like, yo, this show is so funny, Stacy, please watch this. And she would show me like little clips, and basically, yes, it's a cartoon, but if you like The Office, if you like the jokes of The Office, you will like Gumball, because that show is stupid. It's stupid. Next we have Hannah Montana. Hello, iconic, queen of Disney Channel after Raven, of course. Billy and Mandy, Arrest the Creators. That show was out of pocket. There was no reason why we had a show about death and an evil little girl trying to kill people. That show's out of pocket. Hey Arnold, iconic. No, you know what? Gagged. I'm gonna put it right here because Hey Arnold was a great show. I'm from New York, but I grew up from Long Island. Long Island is like the suburbs. So Hey Arnold gave me Brooklyn vibes. Gave me like what the kids were like in Brooklyn. But Hey Arnold was dark because Hey Arnold lost his parents in like a plane crash or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I just feel like, again, that was a dark storyline. And as a kid, it was just so traumatic. Like, because the whole show, yeah, things went on, but he was trying to find out what happened to his parents, basically. But it was a good show. But it's crazy because this show is like, 90s, early 2000s, around the time that 9/11 happened. Like, were they trying to normalize like 9/11 by giving us a show about a kid in New York who lost his parents in a plane crash? Did I just discover some?
And you got a Dr. Umar coon check. I gotta check the coons.
Alright, anyways, don't know them. Like, I'm skipping all of that. The Flintstones, I know them, but they weren't giving. That show was just, like, it never gave to me. That storyline was just weird.
I don't like that.
That show, I feel like the Flintstones was a show that they used to set, how do I say it? To normalize everyone's sexual role in society. Does that make sense? But I don't know. I just feel like that family was like showing us from kids, like, okay, this is how a family is supposed to be structured. This is what the man is supposed to do, and this is what the woman is supposed to do. Like, that's what the Flintstones gave me. And as a kid, I didn't like that show. That show, I just didn't like it. It was just boring to me. Because I just felt like I was watching like a show about adults. And as a kid, that was corny. So yeah. iCarly, hello icons. But I enjoy iCarly. Like, we all can attest to that. Watching shows back now, you pick up on certain that you didn't pick up when you were a kid. Like, in iCarly, watching it now, what I see is that Spencer, her brother, is a 26-year-old pothead who dropped out of law school because he likes art. So his father's in the army, so his father left Spencer and his little sister Carly the apartment, and that's it. Like, do you remember that episode when they were trying to get the pie recipe from Mr. Galini's granddaughter because Mr. Galini died, but he didn't give nobody the recipe? Like, in that episode, if you watch it now, basically Carly and them try to have Spencer date the granddaughter so they can get the recipe out of her. Like, he invited her over, he cooked, like, which I thought was gonna happen. Like, and then she was like all up trying to kiss him, and he wasn't trying to her because she was ugly. Like, that's what I see now as an adult. As a kid, I was just like, yo, so Mr. Galini died. Yeah, please, I gotta give these kids the recipe. I can't, oh my god. But as an adult, I'm like, yo, y'all foul. Like, y'all tried to really trick this girl into giving y'all her family recipe. White people are so good at that. Jimmy Neutron, iconic. I love Jimmy Neutron. I love, like, you guys remember that episode from Jimmy Neutron when he made the little purple candies? Oh my god, bro, till this day I want to eat one of those candies. I wonder what it tastes like. Love that show. All right, let's see what's next. Zabu Mafu. Yo, respectfully, who knows about, if you know about this show, you real. Like, straight up. Y'all don't know about this show. Y'all don't know about the closet that they had, that every time they opened the closet, everything fell on them. Y'all don't know about that closet. Y'all don't know. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, y'all don't know about that show. Y'all don't. But that, I used to love that show. I remember watching that show with my sister. All right, Johnny Bravo. Obviously, iconic show. We all know Johnny Bravo, but we're gonna put him in not giving. I don't know. It's just something about, even as a kid, I knew that the show was just him trying to get women, and I just was not into that. Maybe the little boys would be into that, but I just wasn't into that. I just remember him saying, "Hey, mama. Hey, sexy mama," and I used to hate that. SpongeBob, come on, we all know him. He's an icon till this day. This is what I used to watch after school. Respectfully, right here. I remember my mom's friends, like, for Christmas, they would gift me SpongeBob things. Like, my sisters would get Tweety Bird, JC would get Tweety Bird, Gracie would get, I don't know, some girly shit, and then I'll get SpongeBob. But I didn't care because I'm like, I actually like SpongeBob, but like, I'm a girl, I want some pink shit too. Anyways, Ned's Declassified, iconic. This is looking like after school right here. Ned's Declassified, iconic. There's this YouTube, he made a video with Ned about like the new Survivor guide, how to survive like after school or whatever. It was cool. But I love that show. That show, I remember every episode vividly. Like Cookie, Coconut Head, the girl who had the thing, who was always sick, the janitor, like the weasel. Bro, I remember everything in that show. I love that show. Jonas, that show.
Now listen to this, right? Now listen to this. Listen what he just said, right?
Mm-hmm. What's good?
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moesha, I know how I'm going to put this in iconic. out of respect for the culture. But I did not watch that show, respectfully. Like, I didn't. I don't even remember it coming up on my TV, respectfully. Or maybe it did, and I just wasn't into it. Because remember, as a kid, I didn't like real people shows. I liked animated, so. Taina, I'm gonna put her in iconic next to Moesha, but I did not watch that show. Coming from a Taina woman, hello Stacey, you're Taina. How could you not watch a show named Taina about a Spanish girl in New York? That's literally me. But I don't know, guys. I did not see this show on TV. I never saw it.
That you could.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
It never came across on the guide when I was flipping channels. I just never saw it. I think they have it on Netflix. I should watch it now as an adult. Powerpuff Girls. She had me gagged. I watched that. She was in Cartoon Network. Cartoon Networks was like my last resort. Like, I would always check PBS Kids, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Nicktoons, Boomerang. I would check all those other channels first before I went to Cartoon Network. It wasn't like iconic. Alright. Next, Total Drama. Straight up, Arrested Creators. I didn't watch that show as a kid, but I watched it on Netflix, like a few episodes. And the way they were portraying black people in just every race, to be honest with you, was just out of pocket. Like, that show, the name Total Drama is spot on, because that show is total drama. What else? Victorious, come on now, guys. Iconic. We're gonna put that right here next to iCarly. Those were those times. But yeah, Victorious, iCarly, all iconic. Zoe 101, like, come on. Iconic. I was so mad at Jamie Lynn Spears because they canceled that show because she got pregnant. Anyways, Tom and Jerry, iconic. We know that. Phineas and Ferb, excuse me, too much water. Iconic. Come on. Candace has some bops. Like, she had that song about those squirrels in her pants. She was like, squirrels, squirrels. Like, come on, let's get it. That's So Raven, come on. Queen Disney, Raven, the one who carried Disney Channel on her back for like 10 years. That Raven? Anyways, child.
Anyway, so.
True Jackson VP, come on. Iconic. Freaking conic. A show about a freaking 15-year-old who's a vice president for a fashion firm, whatever you want to call it. I loved it. What else? Wizards of Waverly Place, another freaking iconic show. Definitely another queen of Disney. After Raven and after Hannah, Selena Gomez was the queen of Disney. Facts. Unfabulous. Come on now. After School, right after Ned's Declassified, right after it used to be Ned's, Unfabulous, and Zoe 101, like on the same channel. What channel was that? It wasn't Nickelodeon. I think it was Nicktoons or Teen Nick. Y'all know about the Teen Nick.
Disney Channel. White girl. It wasn't Miley Cyrus. Her name was Liz.
Lizzie McGuire?
Lizzie McGuire.
What else? I'm trying to skip the ones that I know I don't know. My Life as a Teenage Robot. I used to watch this. This show had me gagged. It had me gagged. It was good. Lizzie McGuire. I'm not gonna hold y'all guys. I did not like that show. Not giving. I did not like Lizzie McGuire. I'm sorry. What else? Magic School Bus. Come on now. Iconic. This is something that I didn't watch on TV. This is something that I watched in school. Like, when the teachers rolled in the TVs, it would either be Goosebumps or the Magic School Bus. Facts. What else? We got Recess. I didn't really watch that, but I did sometimes. So we're going to put it in not giving. Because I watched it when I had, like, no resort. Same thing with Jake Long. And the same thing, like, these top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I used to watch when I had no choice. Danny Phantom, too. Johnny Bravo, too. Big Time Rush, too. Alright. What's next? Proud Family. I knew of them, but it wasn't like my favorite show. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna put it in GAGG. I saw a few episodes. The movie was iconic, but it wasn't like my favorite show. Next we have Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Come on now. The Kings of Disney. Zach and Cody's for the culture. Yeah. Facts. What else? Johnny Test, Arrested Creators. That's trash. This show I remember, Arrested Creators, because it's trash. Judge Jordan, I'm sorry y'all, but I don't know them. Naked's Brothers Band, Arrested Creators. I remember that was trash. Kim Possible, Hammy Gag. Kim Possible, Hammy Gag. It was good. What else? Rocco's Modern Life. Iconic. I love that show. That goes next to Doug. That will go with Doug. And what else? Talk Zone. Yeah, and Hey Arnold and them. Rocket Power. Iconic show. Come on now. Where is it? I saw the Kids Next Door right here. Kids Next Door, iconic, next to Rocket Power. I used to be the black girl with the ponytails and the hat, the red shirt I think she had. That was me. I think she was number 5 or number 3, something like that. This show, I remember, and I remember me liking it. Mike, Lou, and something, but I remember that show, and I remember me liking it, so I'm gonna put it there. I'm jacking that. Sabrina, every single Sabrina show, we're gonna put it in the Arrested Creators, respectfully, because I remember as a kid seeing so many different Sabrina movies with so many different people playing Sabrina, so many different animated Sabrina shows that I didn't watch not one. Just straight trash. This was trash as well. Arrested Creators. That was on Nickelodeon, I remember. This, don't know them. I'm not even gonna get into that. The Squad looks familiar, but I don't know them. This show was iconic. What the what is the name of this show? Yo, I used to like this show. That show, even as a kid, I remember that show. I think it was like one of those short shows where it was like only 15 minutes and then they were given in between episodes. But I remember the jokes in that show being out of pocket, even as a kid. Yo, I remember that show. Wow. All right, what else? Come on, the Rugrats. But that show, come on. Top 5. Like, hold on, y'all. Wait, this is not my top 5 though. So don't jack that, please. This iconic area is not in order. It's just thrown in there. Pokemon, it didn't give. I saw a few episodes. I cried when Pikachu died, but I didn't really like that show. I wasn't into that. This I remember, but I didn't watch. Mighty B, Arrested Creators. That show I remember was on Nickelodeon, and that show was out of pocket. All grown up. That show had me gagged. It had me messed up a little bit because as a child I was used to Rugrats babies, so seeing them as like teenager in high school messed me up. What else do we have down here? Let me make sure. Oh, Scooby-Doo had me gagged. I'm gonna put it right here with Courage, or however you say his name, sorry y'all. Hey Arnold and Cat Dog, because those shows were scary to me. They were scary, I'm sorry. Hey Arnold wasn't as scary, but I love the Scooby-Doo live action film movie way more than I love the show. The movie, when they went to Spooky Island, that movie's freaking iconic. Like, I think I watch that movie every year just because. Alright, Pinky and the Brain was trash. Everything else on here, I basically just know about and just straight up didn't watch, or just don't know about it. Like the Ninja Turtles, I'm sorry, Arrested Creators, that's trash. I didn't watch the show, not the movies, never ever. Not then, not now. Let me see. Samurai Jack, I remember watching that show a little bit. It didn't give, but I remember it watching it. Regular show was trash. This show right here, I'm gonna put it right. Where's the Flintstones? And Not Giving? Because that's what that show gave me. These two shows give me like Family Guy and American Dad. Like, that was just another show normalizing the mom, the dad, the roles of the, you feel me?
I gotta check the coons.
Justice League, never was into it. Power Rangers, hated them. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything iconic. None of the stuff down here that's left I watched or into or know about or care about. So we're gonna end that there. So guys, this is my tier list. Here we have the shows that I don't know about, don't care about, don't watch, didn't want to watch. Here are the shows that I know about and that just were straight up out of pocket. Nacho Libre, out of pocket. Billy and Mandy, out of pocket. Jonas Brothers, trash. Like, what were you thinking? You guys should have just stuck to Camp Rock, did a third one and maybe a fourth one, but that show was bad. Total Drama, the show is total drama. It's bad.
What was that?
Sabrina, trash. This Tarzan, fake vibes, trash. Pinky and the Brain, just weird. And
I'm not finished.
Ninja Turtles, just trash. Johnny Bravo, Danny Phantom, Clarissa, Lizzie. You guys just didn't give anything to me. Daria, Jake, you didn't give. Well, all that. Amanda, you know what I mean? Arnold, Cat Dog. Good shows, but I wouldn't run to watch these shows. Now my icons up here. Queen Raven, we have Queen Hannah, you know what I'm saying? We have Queen Selena Gomez. Where you at? Queen Selena Gomez. You know what I'm saying? I really forgot their names, but I'm Fabulous was an iconic show. King Timmy, you feel me? Yeah. Big Steve, Big Blue. Yeah. Shows was iconic. So that's my tier list, guys, for my 90s shows. I want to make this a mini series, so I'm gonna come to you with different tier lists. I'm not even gonna tell you which one's coming next. I'm just gonna surprise you. But thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you watched the video till this far, I appreciate you personally. I send you love. Please subscribe, like, comment, share the video if you like it, if you want. Also, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been showing love to the truth about Dominican Republic video. That video has been getting so much love, so much comments, so many likes. A lot of people are watching it. Shout out to the people who are correcting me and telling me, yo, Stacey, you missed this, you missed that, but great video. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for commenting and pointing those things out and even informing me about things that I didn't know about. Shout out to the people in the comments who are mad. There are people in the comments that are like, yo, what are you talking about? You sound mad ignorant. You sound like every other Black Lives Matter person. Dominicans aren't black. What are you talking about? Listen, shout out to you. Thank you for commenting on my video. Thank you for watching the video. But I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel, who has ever commented on any video of my channel or liked any video of my channel or shared any video. Alright guys, with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna drop randomly. I'm not gonna let nobody know, so you're gonna want to be subscribed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.